2 years ago, now a lot of hair. Now my cornrow, a boy cram to me a rasta. Now me bob braids near the day. And all of a sudden, minimum this year, I'm hasing my pump, to my hasing, court said there's never been hair or my hasing, I want to start this journey of saving my hairline and then bringing my hair back to life. Because most people be complaining, always you're a nice guy, do something about your cafe. They me I cry or mom tagging me in the cafe videos near that and they abuse, torture and I'm more So I'm on a journey to bring back my hairline. If you say over support me, I put some W's in the chat. If you have any ideas or advice, I'll bet my bomb some hair products and I say Bibi I'll bet me their mommy tea and and so if you put it in the comment section, I'll take it.
Elvis, listen, I have a solution to your problem. It's funny though, but I have a solution to your problem. In fact, let me tell you something. You're not alone. There are thousands of Ghanaian men out there that are suffering the same issue. They wake up in the morning, stand in front of mirror. Some of them take comb and comb their hair to cover their spaces. You always see some of them wearing caps, covering their hair almost all the time. And most of them spend hundreds of cedis on oils that they always see on social media so that they can grow their hair, with the hope that one day, one of the oil will magically increase or bring back their hairline. But here's the question. What if I told you that most of these oils that are being sold don't bring back a receding hairline? Before you come for me in the comment section, let me explain the science behind it. By the end of this video, you are going to learn the reason why your hairline is going back. You understand why it happens to some people, but it doesn't happen to some people. And you get to know whether these expensive oils that you buy on social media really works, or there is something scientific evidence have proved. And I'm going to teach you exactly what you should do to bring back that hairline. But before we go into the video, my name is Mr. Madugu. I'm a registered nurse, and every single day I make sure I teach you something that will keep you away from the hospital, something that will keep your money in your pocket for you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, share it to your family, and make sure you leave it in the WhatsApp group so that the WhatsApp boys will also get to know. Elvis, let's go into it. Now, how does the hair on your head actually grows? Imagine your scalp like a cocoa farm. Now every single tree in that cocoa farm represents one hair on your head. Now when you go to the cocoa farm, you realize that the cocoa doesn't grow from the ground, but rather the cocoa grows from the tree. That is the same thing that happens on your head. The hair that you see doesn't grow from your scalp. It grows from something that is under your scalp, and that thing is called a hair follicle. It's a tiny structure that is under your scalp. That is where the hair grows from. Now I want you to think of that follicle as a small factory. That follicle is a small factory that is filled of cells, and those cells get nourishment from blood vessels or small blood vessels that surround it. What happens is that as long as those cells are alive inside the follicle, they get nourishment, they keep producing hair, and the more they produce the hair, the more the hair tends to come out, and then you will see as hair on your head. You understand? Meaning that as long as the factory is working, you are always going to see hair on your head. Now Elvis and all the cafe people, listen very carefully. Why is it that your hairline keeps going back? This is where most of you are confused. Some people blame hot water, some people blame helmet, some people even blame their barbers. They say that their barbers send their shit back. That is the reason why their hairline is receding. But it is not true. The root cause of your hairline going back is as a result of a hormone that is inside your body, and that hormone is called DHT. Now what is DHT? DHT simply stands for dihydrotestosterone. Big English, right? I'm going to explain for you to understand. Now, every man naturally produces a hormone that we call testosterone. That hormone is what gives you your beard, gives you broad chest, deepen your voice, gives you all the man nature, gives you muscles that you grow. Very good. It is that testosterone that gives you all those attributes. So at the end of the day, testosterone is what makes a man. Now, your body has an enzyme that is called 5-alpha reductase. Let me teach you something. Anywhere you see a scientific word that ends with ASE, it's an enzyme. And what's the function of enzyme? Enzymes are like biological catalysts. They speed up biological reactions. Does that make sense? Okay, let's move on. I'll make you understand. Now, what that enzyme does is that enzyme acts on testosterone and converts testosterone into a dihydrotestosterone. So it's just like you have a corn, and then you send that corn to where they grind corn. How do they even call that? That thing does have an English word. Gatete. I don't know how they call it in Chimpo. It's called gatete. It's just like you take a fresh corn and then you send it to gatete. Yeah, so when you send it to gatete, they'll grind it for you, and then they are going to change the corn into a corn flour. So it's the same thing that happens over here. What happens is that your body takes the testosterone, and then these 5-alpha reductase act on the testosterone and convert into a dihydrotestosterone. Now listen, that dihydrotestosterone is not a bad thing. That dihydrotestosterone is very important because it gives you male characteristics that you possess today. From puberty, when you get to puberty, it is very, very important to produce that dihydrotestosterone. But the problem is where the dihydrotestosterone acts. That is where the problem comes in. Now, a lot of people, when they are trying to explain this thing, think that bald people get their baldness as a result of them having a lot of dihydrotestosterone. But that's not the problem. The problem is how sensitive your follicles are to the dihydrotestosterone. So let me give you an example. Take two brothers. One is older than the other. One is 73 years and the other one is 22 years. The 73-year-old brother at the age of 73 is still having his hair intact. But the 23-year-old brother's hairline has started receding, going backward. How does that come about? It's as a result of the sensitivity that they get from genetics. So genetics play a very big factor in this case. Now let me explain the sensitivity that I'm talking about. You see the hair follicle. The hair follicle, I explained to you that is the factory under your scalp that produces the hair before it comes out for you to see on your head like this. Some people's hair follicles are very sensitive to dihydrotestosterone, and some people's hair follicles are not sensitive to dihydrotestosterone. That is the reason why you're going to see that some people are there, they are even at 73, their hairline is still intact, but somebody is there at 23, their hairline have started receding. Assuming you have a small mango tree inside your house and then you tie a rope around the mango tree. Every month you tighten the rope small. Every month you go and tighten the rope small. What do you think is going to happen? A point is going to come, or a time is going to come, that mango tree will start becoming weak. The reason is because it's finding it difficult to survive. So now the mango tree will start becoming weak because you are pulling it from its roots, right? Very good. That is the same thing the dihydrotestosterone do. So at a point, a time is going to come, the mango tree will become weak. And when it starts becoming weak, it is not going to produce enough mangoes as it used to produce. That is the same thing that happens inside your body with the dihydrotestosterone. When the dihydrotestosterone starts acting on the hair follicle, it starts shrinking the factory, or it starts making the factory become smaller. When it starts shrinking the factory is supposed to be alive to be able to produce the hair for you to see. If the factory starts shrinking, start dying, it means that the factory will not be able to produce hair. So because of that, you will start realizing that the hair that is coming out from your head, they are becoming thinner, they are becoming weaker, and they are becoming fragile. So because of that, it can easily tutu from your head. And a time is going to come when that hair follicles die completely. It means there is no hair that is going to come at all. So because of that, Santu, you will get it. Do you understand? It's as simple as that. That is how the receding hairline comes about. I want you to understand that the receding hairline is not as a result of your baba shaving off your shape. It's a lie. The receding hairline is as a result of your body's sensitivity to a hormone that your body produces. Do you understand? Good. Now let's talk about a million silly questions. Does oil really grow back hairline for you? Every week you're going to see on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, you're going to see somebody advertising that this oil grows back your hair for you in 7 days. You buy this oil, apply it to your head, now it's a lie. These oils cannot grow back your hairline for you. The simple answer is because these oils cannot control DHT levels inside your body. This oil cannot stop your body from producing the DHT. This oil cannot stop the DHT from acting on the hair follicles. So because of that, these oils can never stop your hairline from receding. You apply it and apply it and apply it. And when you get tired, you stop buying it. At the end of the day, your money is gone. The person selling it is going to get their money. So yes, I want you to stop wasting your money and understand that these oils that you buy on social media will never and ever grow back your hair for you. It doesn't happen. What these oils actually do is that these oils moisturizes your hair. They make your hair look softer. They make your hair look fuller, and they make your hair look shiny. They shine your hair. It's just like you buy a spray and then you spray your car. Your car that its engine is broken, you spray the car. When you spray the car looks nice. But that doesn't mean that you have repaired the engine. So making your hair look shinier or making your hair look fuller doesn't mean that you are fixing a follicle that has been broken. You are fixing a factory that has been broken. Do you understand? So using all those oils on your head is a good thing. Yes, If you have your hair there that you just want to moisturize your hair, you can buy those oil to moisturize your hair, give it the good health that they deserve. Okay, but if you are buying it with the intention that you want to grow back your hairline, it's a lie. It doesn't work. So somebody is asking that if I am saying that these oils that they sell on the internet doesn't work, then what actually works? Now, this depends on an important question that you need to ask yourself. The important question that you need to ask yourself here is that, are the follicles under your scalp, are they still alive? If the follicles under your scalp are still alive, there is a high chance that you can grow your hair back. If the follicles are dead, forget about it. There is nothing that you can do that is going to bring them back. If the factory that is under your head is broken, the factory is condemned, the factory is bent, it means that there is nothing there to produce the hair. So no matter what you apply on the hair is not going to come. Do you understand? So now, assuming your hair follicles are not dead, what will you do to bring back the hair? It is very simple. If the follicles are not yet dead, they are struggling to die, there are two medicines that can help you bring back your hairline. Number one is minoxidil. Number two is finasteride. Now I'm going to explain how these medicines work, and you need to pay attention because these medicines affect hormonal levels, especially finasteride. So you need to see your doctor before you start taking it. Let's talk about minoxidil. What minoxidil does is that minoxidil increases or dilates the blood vessels that surround your hair follicles. So at the end of the day, the hair follicles tend to get more nutrients, the hair follicles tend to get more oxygen. So because of that, it tends to survive to grow the hair even though the DHT is still acting on it. Do you understand? So they tend to get more nutrients, they tend to get more oxygen. So because of that, the cells tend to replicate faster and then they survive. So when they survive, then they can easily produce the hair for you to see. And then if you are using minoxidil, you need to understand that you need to use minoxidil consistently. When you use it and then you stop, the hair is going to go back because the hair follicles will start losing the oxygen and then the nutrient that they are getting. So because of that, the hair will start going back. The hair follicles will start dying. When they start dying, the hair that is coming out that you are seeing, since the factory is dying, they will not be able to produce the hair anymore. So because of that, you will not see the hair coming out from your scalp anymore. So you need to understand that if you are using minoxidil, you need to use it consistently. Do you understand? Good. Now let's talk about finasteride. Finasteride is another medicine, and then this medicine tends to deal with the DHT hormone. And I need you to understand that because this medicine tends to deal with this hormone, you need to see your doctor before you start taking it, for your doctor to prescribe for you and then show you how you're supposed to take it. Because if you take this medicine without prescription, this hormone is an important hormone in the life of every man. That is why I need you to make sure that you see your doctor before you take it. If you take it on your own, you are going to face your consequences. So make sure you see your doctor before you take finasteride, because finasteride tends to deal with the DHT. Don't go and buy finasteride from the pharmacy and start using all in the name of Madugu said finasteride tends to deal with DHT, and at the end of the day it's going to help bring back the hair follicles alive and then your hair is going to grow. Please make sure you see your doctor before you take finasteride. Somebody is asking that if you are completely bald, can you bring back your hair? And this is why I need to be honest with you. As long as your hair follicles are dead, you can never grow back your hair. It can never come. There is no amount of oil that you pour on your hair that will bring it back. Even anointing oil cannot save you. Don't waste your money on unnecessary things. As long as the hair follicles are dead, there is nothing that you can do that will bring back your hair for you. It is gone unless you start wearing wig. What should you do if your hairline is receding? Listen to me very carefully. Don't panic. Don't rush to go and buy anointing oil and pour on your head. What you need to start checking first is that, does this hairline thing runs through my family? If it runs through your family, it means that you have a sensitive hair follicle, and this sensitive hair follicle is sensitive to DHT. So because of that, they are dying. And if you are able to act earlier or notice it earlier, you can use minoxidil to bring it back alive. Okay, but that requires a consistent use. That's what I need you to understand, that if you are using minoxidil, it requires a consistent use for you to keep the hair there. And minoxidil have side effects. You start growing hair at places that you don't want. You need to understand that as well. So make sure you see your doctor before you start using medicines like that. Okay, now if you check your family and you realize that this hair receding thing doesn't reside in your family, then I need you to go to your doctor and then you talk about it, because there are some diseases. Cancer can cause you to lose your hair. Chemotherapy can cause you to lose your hair. So if that is your situation, then you need to talk to your doctor and and then they are going to decide on what you should do to bring back that hair. It is very, very important you talk to your doctor. That is it basically. My name is Mr. Madugu. I'm a registered nurse. Every single day, this is what I do. I teach you something that will keep you away from the hospital, something that will keep your money in your pocket for you, stop you from wasting your money. Elvis, this is it basically. If you want to bring back your hairline, you need to go check if the hair follicles are still alive. If the hair follicles are still alive, you can use minoxidil to bring it back, but you need a consistent use. If the hair follicles are still alive, you can use finasteride based on the prescription that your doctor is going to give you. So go see your doctor and then you talk about it. But if your hair follicles are dead, unless you do a transplant. Elvis, that is basically it. I hope this video have taught you something. If this video have taught you something, make sure you share it to somebody, share it to the WhatsApp group, share it to somebody else that you know that they are using or wasting their money to buy oil. I'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy and stay safe. Peace.